Do you still remember how fun it was to watch Storage Wars, where people bet on old storage units that nobody wanted anymore, hoping to find something super valuable inside? From crazy stuff they found to the wild personalities, the show gave us stars we'll never forget. But where are they now? What happened to the people who made us laugh, freak out, or just sit there with our mouths open? In this video, we're checking out the Storage Wars stars and finding out what they've been doing since the show stopped filming them. You won't believe what some of them are up to these days. 1. Dave Hester. Dave Hester was the total bad guy of Storage Wars and got famous for his annoying "yup" that he yelled at every auction. The second that yell came out, the other bidders knew it was about to get real. Hester's fight-everyone attitude and his huge pile of money made him the perfect villain. People either loved hating him or just straight-up hated him. His all-black clothes and scary vibe made him look different from everybody else right away. But under that mean front, he was actually a really smart businessman who knew the storage auction game better than almost anyone. He already had his own thrift store way before the show even started. After AE fired him because he said the show was fake, Hester changed directions and started his own auction and consulting business. That was pretty much the end of him being on TV. He stepped away from the fame and just worked on his own stuff quietly. The lawsuit he filed against AE blew up all over reality TV news because Hester said the producers put valuable stuff in the units on purpose to make things more exciting and messed with the bidding for better TV. Even though they settled the case, it totally changed how people think about how real Storage Wars and shows like it actually are. Right now, he's kinda retired, living a chill laird. With his family in Alaska as a dad of 2. His life took a wild turn in 2018 when he had a really bad stroke because of high blood pressure and sleep apnea. He survived, but he had to do a ton of therapy to learn how to do basic things again, and it totally changed how he sees life. No more crazy bidding wars for him. His friends and family were there for him the whole time he was getting better, which showed a totally different side than the jerk he played on TV. 2. Dan and Laura Dotson. All through Storage Wars, Dan and Laura Dotson were the super-fast auctioneering couple who kept the bidding going like crazy. Dan talked lightning fast, and Laura watched the bidders like a hawk. They were the perfect team and could sell tons of units in one afternoon without messing up once. Their happy energy and real love for auctions made even boring units feel exciting for the people bidding and for us watching at home. The story of how they met at an auction and turned it into both love and a business together felt super real, and people loved that. They had been doing auctions for decades, way before they ever got on TV, and built their company, American Auctioneers, into something big and respected all over Southern California. That real experience made the show feel more legit than a lot of other reality shows where they just pick random experts. The Dotsons knew all the rules, laws, and even how to read people at auctions, so they taught us real stuff while keeping it fun. Their chemistry on camera wasn't fake at all. They're just as close in real life. They still run American Auctioneers and do public auctions all over California where people come hoping to get lucky with forgotten stuff. Besides storage auctions, they've grown the business to do estate sales, business liquidations, and charity events, showing they're awesome at all kinds of auction stuff. On social media, hey, look super in love and still having fun working together, posting tips and little looks at their busy days all around the state. 3. Daryl Sheets. Daryl Sheets was a total fan favorite because he always went big or went home at storage auctions. While some people played it safe, Sheets would drop thousands on a unit nobody else wanted. That showed how confident he was and how much he knew about old stuff. antiques, and selling things. That fearless style got him the nickname the Gambler. Sheets had been doing storage auctions since the 1970s, way before cameras made it a TV thing. Daryl's coolest find ever was original artwork by Frank Gutierrez, worth over $300,000, one of the best scores in the whole show. That huge win proved his crazy bidding actually worked and made him look like a guy who could see treasure where everyone else saw trash. Besides being good at bidding, Daryl was super down-to-earth and real, so viewers felt like they could be him hunting for stuff. His dad and son thing with Brandon made his story even better. He was teaching the next generation how to hunt treasure. Lately, Sheets has been working on a huge personal change that's almost as big as his best wins. He lost a ton of weight and now loves telling people how to get healthier too. After dropping the pounds, Daryl started posting workouts and food tips for fans online. His health stuff got way more serious in 2019 when he had a heart attack and needed surgery. Luckily, he got better and has popped back up on the show here and there in later seasons. 4. Barry Weiss. Barry Weiss, nicknamed The Collector, stole fans' hearts super fast with his weird personality and crazy bidding ways. He'd roll up in fancy old cars, wearing weird stuff like special binoculars or random gadgets. Barry made auctions feel like a show all by himself. Unlike the others who just wanted money, Barry looked for cool, weird things he personally liked. He got so excited about strange finds even if they weren't worth much. And that showed he really just loved collecting stuff. Barry had already made a bunch of money as a producer before the show, so he didn't need auction cash to live. That let him bid just for fun and the thrill of finding something neat, not because he had to. That freedom made his parts super fun, because you never knew what random thing he'd fall in love with next. His nice personality and playful joking with other bidders made him feel like the cool, quirky uncle of the show. He brought laughs and heart to the tough competitions. After 4 seasons, Barry left Storage Wars in 2015. But he wasn't done with TV. A lot of fans were bummed when he left the main show because they loved his style so much. But unlike some reality stars who disappear, Barry was popular enough to get new shows. Right after, he got his own spin-off called Buried Treasure that followed him around the country looking for rare stuff. It only lasted 8 episodes, but it showed his real love for weird finds and all the collector friends he has. You got to see him hunting in way cooler places than just storage units, like private collections, old barns, and estate sales. Later he came back with Storage Wars. Barry Strikes Back, where he and Kenny Crossley watched old episodes and told secret stories from filming. Fans loved the extra info. In 2019, Barry got in a bad motorcycle crash and broke a bunch of bones plus had inside injuries. He was in the hospital forever getting better. After he fully recovered, he started working as the spokesperson for Sherwood Valley Casino and then did voiceovers for other casinos in Northern California. Showing his fun personality still works great, even outside auctions. 5. Brandy Passante and Jared Schultz. Brandy Passante and Jared Schultz were the most famous couple on Storage Wars, known for arguing all the time and bidding like crazy. They came in as the young guns in the early seasons and brought hot young energy and relationship drama to the auctions. Brandy was the smart, careful one, and Jared was the wild bidder, so their fights were super entertaining. Viewers couldn't look away. Compared to the rich buyers, Brandy and Jared felt like regular people on tight budgets trying to make every dollar count. So when they won, it felt awesome. Their story was cool. They met working at a carpet cleaning place. and then opened their own thrift store now and then, living that start-from-nothing American dream. People related to them because they had normal struggles with money, work, and family stuff everyone gets. As seasons went on, Brandy got way more confident and started beating Jared at spotting good stuff. She turned into a tough bidder on her own, and that was one of the best character changes on the show. While they were big on Storage Wars, they got their own spin-off called Brandy Jared, Married to the Job. The 8-episode AE show let us see how hard it was to juggle kids and their growing business. It showed their home life with their 2 kids and how they handled being parents while running the store and doing the show. The spin-off went deeper into running their thrift shop, all the sorting, pricing, and selling the stuff they bought. Even though it was short, it helped them build their brand bigger than just auctions and showed how hard they worked. Their TV days are over now, but both still love hunting auction treasures. Sadly, they broke up in 2018 and went separate ways. Things got messy. Brandy said Jared wasn't there for the kids, and TMZ filmed some fights. That dark stuff made their old funny fights look totally different and showed problems fans never saw. Brandy got a free tattoo in 2021 that looked like she was finally moving on. After the split, Brandy stays active on social media talking to fans, but keeps her private life quiet, while Jared stays pretty much out of sight. 6. Renee and Casey. Nezhoda. Renee and Casey. Nezhoda showed up in Season 4, and fans loved them right away for their super excited bargain hunting and Renee's cool German accent. When the show took a break after Season 12, a lot of people left. But the Nezhodas came right back when it started again. They really love the game and being on TV. You can tell they truly love finding hidden stuff, and that makes them easy to relate to if you like treasure hunting too. What makes the Nezhodas different from other Storage Wars people is how smart they've been about the internet. A lot of reality stars disappear after their fame, but Renee and Casey built a huge YouTube channel with 191,000 subscribers and videos that get millions of views. They turned TV fame into real online success. Their channel shows personal auction adventures that aren't on TV, so fans feel closer to them. This smart move lets them make money without the show, and they're still on Season 15, proving they're good at business way beyond just bidding. 7. Ivy Calvin. Ivy Calvin, called the King of Palmdale, had a cool background when he joined. He used to play pro football and do MMA fighting, so he brought that tough, competitive vibe, perfect for crazy storage auctions. He's tall and super serious, so fans loved his no-drama style and how he could spot money-making units fast. After getting good on TV, Ivy opened his own thrift store called Grandma's Attic in Palmdale, California, full of rare antiques. The store isn't open every day anymore, but he sells online and sometimes on weekends. He changed with how people shop now. Even with all the auction success, Ivy keeps family first. He's happily married to Wendy and raising their 2 sons, Isaiah and Ivy Jr., away from all the Hollywood stuff. He's got that work-family balance a lot of reality people can't find. And fans were pumped when he came back for Season 15 with the same intense energy. 8. Brandon Sheets. Brandon Sheets, nicknamed the Side Bet and son of the famous gambler Daryl Sheets, was on the first 8 seasons with his dad and made one of the coolest father-son teams on reality TV. He learned everything straight from his dad and started getting good at spotting valuable stuff and smart bidding. Seeing the family pass down auction skills made the Sheets story extra fun to watch. Sadly, Brandon got cut in 2016 when the show wanted fewer people. He wasn't happy. He posted, then deleted, A shady message saying AE fired him because of budget, but still followed him online and asked for free stuff. It sounded like he was done with TV and auctions and ready to do his own thing. After leaving, Brandon moved to Arizona, became a real estate agent, totally different job, and got married, starting a whole new life far from storage units and cameras. 9. Justin Bryant. Justin Bryant made history as the youngest buyer ever on Storage Wars. He started at just 22. Watching the show when it first came out made him dream of doing it himself. He fell in love with auctions, tried it, and found out he was naturally awesome at finding good units and making money off old stuff. He got successful super young, helped his mom buy a house, and gave his brother a job. What makes Justin special is he's not scared of the old pros twice his age. He walks in super confident and says if he wants a unit, he's taking it, no matter who's in his way. He showed that right away when he messed with Renee Nazota and got in her head without backing down. He's really good at the mind games part of bidding, even though he's young. Justin brings fresh, new energy and shows young people watching that they can totally do this too. 10. Emily Wares. Emily Wares became an auctioneer at just 17 when she finished auction school. That set her up for an awesome career that got her on Storage Wars. 10 years later, she's still one of the youngest and one of the few women in a guy-heavy job. Her super-fast talking and confident attitude break all the stereotypes and inspire new girls to try it. Back home in Solon, Iowa, she runs an auction business with her dad, who taught her everything. A sweet family thing that's rare in auctions. When she got to LA for Storage Wars, her Midwest accent threw the regular buyers off right away. Instead of getting scared, she stayed calm and called out big names like Daryl and Renee for cheating or trying to peek. And she stood up to tough guys like Ivy when they tried to push her around. She never let the aggressive dudes scare her, and fans loved that. She earned respect fast. Emily's mix of being young, super skilled, and never backing down makes her an awesome new face on Storage Wars and proves the strongest person in the room isn't always the loudest or oldest. It's the one who knows what they're worth and won't budge. Are you pumped to see what's next for your favorite Storage Wars stars? Don't forget to subscribe and keep up with the newest episodes.